What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another video in our Texas Tiny House series. Today, we're going to be showing you guys the progress that we have made. We are getting closer to the finish line today, baby. We got cabinets in. We got our wall tile in. We've got our accent walls in. Man, I can't wait to show you guys. Again, remember, May 17th, we are going to be hosting a field trip to this project right here. You guys will get to come out to the site, walk the first courtyard community in the Houston, Texas area. You'll have this opportunity. Sign up today at yestorealestate.com. Also, guys, remember, we have our podcast, $1 Million Worth of Real Estate. We encourage you guys to check out the conversations that we're having there. We interview a lot of developers who are doing some large projects. Up next, we've got Vanessa Cole on deck, who is building Houston's first 3D printed home community. So you guys don't want to miss this. We encourage you to go sign up today, either join our community to get access to full episodes, or you can become an audio subscriber on your major platform. So today, guys, let's go in and take this tour. All right, family, so as you can see, we have flooring, we have cabinets. I love the finishes that our developer picked here. He chose to do two-tone cabinets, so he chose to do white up top and then like a darker blue at the bottom with the gold finishes. We got the subway tile. As you can see, these units are not as small as people think. Again, as we have told you guys a lot, this is just a marketing name because technically 900 square feet is small in Texas, all right? But as you can see, we have appliances will be coming in soon. We are close to the finish line. We have a lot of work. We have a lot of work already done in this project. We're very excited about everything that's going on. So let me show you guys some of the finer details in this design. So again, guys, here's our kitchen. You can see the two-tone cabinets like we said before. We got the white up top, the blue on the bottom, the gold handles. We got this farmhouse sink. I actually love this this faucet here. It's pretty beautiful. Some of the other things, details that we like to include in these projects is we have the 1x6 baseboards. It's just a little small detail that maybe some people won't pay attention to, but it is something that adds to the overall feel of the home. Over here, remember I told you guys that in the last video that the water heater was going back in the attic. Well, looks like the water heater still made its appearance down here in the pantry, and we still have shelving above for you to store, you know, your pantry items like your water, your other dry foods, all of those things. Then we have our washer and dryer connections right in there. This is our half bath downstairs. So again, one of the great things about all of these units is that you have a half bath on the ground floor. So these units are great for being able to say house hack or being able to have roommates where you can literally rent out the other bedroom upstairs. You don't have to worry about guests having to go upstairs to use your bathroom unless you want them to go upstairs because you have a bathroom located conveniently on the ground floor, all right? So the other thing I wanted to point out too, since the sun is popping today, you see how much natural light we're getting in these units. The electricity is actually not even on. Well, it's on in certain spots in this unit. It's not all on like it is in the other one, but the guys are working in the other unit. So we came over here where no one's working, but you can still see we're getting an abundance of natural light in here. I'll even go ahead and shut this door for you so that you can see a little bit more even with the door closed. So now with the door closed, you can still see how much natural light we're getting pouring in from that massive window over the porch that'll be overlooking the courtyard. And then this window here that is actually looking to our parking area. So the unit here, the units on the ends here won't actually have another unit next to them, like the other unit that you guys have seen us walk through several times. This is actually the parking area. They're actually going to start paving that. I believe Andre told me next week. So we'll start doing most of the site work next week to finish site work. So they'll have the parking area finished. They'll start working on the courtyard area, so it won't just be dirt like it is now. I know we've been gassing you guys up about this courtyard. For right now, all we have is dirt and a skid steer. They actually came out and graded the lot, so it actually looks a lot better than what it looked like what it's looked like in the past couple of weeks. So they're preparing it for us to lay out the sidewalks, the grass, and we've talked about doing some string lighting, fire pit, and some lawn chairs out here to make it a nice little communal area for the community. So now let's go upstairs to the second floor and see the progress that our team has made up there. So at the top of the stairs, they've added these corner shelves, which I think is a very nice little touch. As I said, you know, we have some lights that are working. That one's working. This ceiling fan is spinning, but the light isn't working right now. So they're gonna get all of that figured out. So this is the back bedroom. As you guys can see, we have, you know, these big windows, and I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I can see it. That is downtown in the distance over there. Hopefully we can buy that lot and tear down that tree. And then you can see downtown from here very easily. So that is the closet for this bedroom. But take a look at what they have done in the bathrooms in here. So you can see the tile, you can see this, I forgot what they call this material that's on the back wall there, but I love it. It looks great. So on to the courtyard side. As you can see, the light is on in here, but the fan doesn't come on. So, or maybe it does. Let's try it. Oh, the fan does come on. Yay, it works. All right, so this is our front bedroom. This is the bathroom for this bedroom. As you can see, it's still the same finishes, but looks awesome. There's my little annoying bump out that I talked about in the last video, but we're gonna ignore that for now. And here's all the natural light that is pouring into these rooms. As you can see, there's our courtyard area and our skid steer down there. Oh look, one of our coaching students is walking up. And then here is the closet for the front bedroom, which gets a little bit bigger closet. So, you guys are more, you know, those views out there. Right there. Remember, this is going to be beautiful once we finish this up. So that right now is the tour of the interior build out on this project. Again, guys, we're so excited. Again, we do invite you guys to come out May 17th to come and see this project, celebrate the finished project with us. If you're interested in purchasing, these units are on the market at $249,000, which is a steal this close to downtown, because you won't find anything like this in the city currently. I hate when those smoke detectors go off like that. Let's go downstairs and we'll wrap up this video. So guys, recently we did have some people on site and they had a question about the parking requirements. So currently the City of Houston's rules are, if you have a unit that is under 1,000 square feet, only one parking space is required. Now the city did an extensive study and found that over 50% of its residents either only have one car or rely on some form of public transportation or ride sharing. So the city felt comfortable reducing their parking requirements for smaller units. Let me also remind you that apartments are historically built with lower parking requirements for 1- and 2-bedroom units. So you'll have 3-bedroom units that require 2 parking spaces per unit with the apartment rules, but anything that is 1 to 2 literally most of the time only requires 1.3 or 1.6 parking spaces per unit. So in the same way, when the city created these courtyard rules, they didn't create them out of thin air or anything like that. They used precedents from things that have already been built for 30, 40 years and used that to influence the rules that they created here. So family, I'm ending this video by standing in the skid steer. I've always wanted to drive one of these, but they ain't got the keys in it, and I don't want to mess nothing up. But thank you guys for watching. We ask that you like and subscribe. If you guys are interested in developing a project like this, visit our website, middlehousingdesign.com today, and contact us. We would love to work with you. If you are interested in joining our coaching program, You Build Experience, we have coaching students on site today right now who will be touring this project. This program will be opening back up in June, so we encourage you guys to sign up at youbuildexperience.com. I thank you guys for watching. Peace.